known for her impossibly long manicured nails. Here she even uses her fingernail to slice a mango.
Ooh, this is messy.
Now she's being sued by this security guard who claims Cardi B cut her left cheek with a 3-inch fingernail. Are you alleging that Cardi B attacked you? I caught up with both security guard Imani Ellis and Cardi B outside court today. Do you look at this case as a shakedown for money?
Absolutely.
The singer and security guard are facing off inside a Los Angeles courtroom. The alleged incident happened in 2018 when Cardi B was pregnant and she was leaving her doctor's office in Beverly Hills. The singer claims the security guard began taking video of her with her cell phone. And when Cardi B asked her to stop, she says the security guard began screaming at her and taking swings. Cardi B says she feared for her unborn baby. Was she recording you without your knowledge?
Yeah. And nobody touched each other.
But the security guard has a complete story. She says she was talking on her cell phone when Cardi B assaulted her, maliciously striking her about the head, face, and body.
How long were her fingernails on the date when she put them in your face?
About 2 to 3 inches long.
Today in court, a plastic surgeon testified about a scar allegedly caused when Cardi B clawed at her face.
She had a scar on her left cheek.
He presented this photo exhibit.
This is the main scar down the center.
Inside court, Cardi B often fidgeted with her now much shorter fingernails. She says that you scratched her, you didn't scratch her or touch her?
Oh, Jesus. So I'm going to let the ladies go first. We're going to talk first. So let me start by saying, Cardi B, you are a piece of shit. I'm sorry. You were pregnant with your baby. I've had 2 children. Not once did I ever think to fight anyone. If you are, I understand wanting to protect yourself, but I have not heard in any way where your life was actually endangered. You are a low-life piece of shit. And you look pregnant again. You look fat and sloppy as hell with your diaper booty. These bitches that be doing these BBLs, y'all look disgusting. I saw her walk to the stand and she looks fat and sloppy. And yes, these are the type of people that I can't disagree with Andre when he calls out. I'm sorry. She's disgusting. And also she was parading around for the Democratic Party just 6 months ago, telling people to vote for Kamala. She's just a piece of shit. That's all I have to say. Now, Heaven, somebody that's had a baby, have you ever gone to any physical altercations in any of your pregnancies?
No, nor would I ever. The first instinct as a mother is to protect your child. That's your first instinct. Not fighting. And even if someone did try to instigate, I wouldn't even play with it. I wouldn't even mess with the fool. Because I'm not going to risk my child's life over somebody. I don't care how long my nails are. So.
But it's funny. I watched her testimony, you guys. She brags about having these pop-on nails. She's like, yeah, they're glued on and they're like an inch. And bitch, every time I seen Cardi B, she has 3-inch nails. Every single time in the past 7, 8, 10 years, I've seen her nasty ass on TV. And it's funny. Now you have these 1-inch, these 1-inch nails when you know your ass is going to take the stand. She is a disgusting lowlife, and I hope she's found guilty. But God, money saves you in this country. Thank God for attorneys, I guess. And I'm going to let Andre go next because we have a super chat from Kelly, who's a very good friend of the show. Shout out to Kelly, a friend of mine in real life. She said, it costs taxpayers more money to house an inmate on death row than life. Cardi B is gross. I agree with you, Kelly. Andre, what's your thoughts? I'll let you respond because I think she said that to you because you said you want them on death row.
Let me respect. Well, no, not even death row. Just take them out back. Hey, you're guilty? All right, boom. We're not gonna house them. House them for what? Maybe a day or 2. Life? Okay, let's examine this. He's been in here for life for murder.
Rehabilitation.
All right, get him out of here. No, when you've done these crimes, it's like proven. Like I was killing people for like 9 years. Okay, buddy, you're gone. There's no, oh, you know what? Well, let's try to rehabilitate him so he can come back on the street, do it again. I don't want Dexter on the street. Let's get him out of here, right? So, Cardi B, I think this is a prime example of classism in the Black community. You've got a hardworking, middle-class woman who's protecting, Cardi B and being, security and doing all this, risking her life for this, very shitty and undeserving celebrity. I don't think she deserves any. I would take all of Cardi B's money. I would take her money. Actually, you know what we should do? We should do a show. We put Cardi B in a desert and we give her like some food and water. So it's not murder. We're not dropping her off and like abandoning her. We're giving her like, a decent amount of supply. We're not going to give the date because she's not going to know. She's too stupid. Hold on. With these people, maybe so. So we're going to put and people like her. We're going to get like Glorilla, Lotto,
You
like
got me
all these
dying.
like
Thank you.
stupid, dumb
I
black
needed
women
this
that don't
laugh.
have any value. We're gonna put them in the desert, and we're gonna do like a bad bitches brawl in the desert edition, and we're gonna have them fight. And I'm gonna be recording. I'm gonna be the director and the producer. I'm gonna enjoy this, and we're gonna see who's gonna survive. They're not gonna survive, obviously. They're not gonna make like 10 minutes out of there. It's gonna be fun to watch. I don't like these women. Cardi B's disgusting. She's horrible for black women, horrible for the image of black women, horrible for the image of black people. So anything that happens to her negatively is a good thing to me, honestly. This is how much I despise her and people like her. So when I see people like her making money, I'm gonna hate. We got haterade. Hate. Remember that Dave Chappelle? Hate. We don't hate the haters. What was it? The haters ball. Hey, that's where I'm gonna be at with Cardi B. I'm gonna call CPS on her every day if I could. I take her kids, I take her money, I take the dog, and I put the dog on Instagram and be like, bitch, I got your dog.
Why do men keep getting her pregnant though, Andre? This is baby
Because-
daddy number 2. I'm
because-
90% sure she's pregnant. I can tell a pregnant woman. I wish I'll have the clip of her getting out the car. She's pregnant.
Because she's not an ugly girl, obviously. She was a stripper. Shit,
So
maybe
you get her pregnant?
I wouldn't get her pregnant, but I can see the dumb mindset of a guy. Like, damn, she fine as hell. That's Cardi B. And let me tell you this: if she wasn't on TV, she would be getting screwed somewhere in the hood. Either way, if she wasn't on TV, wasn't a celebrity, she would be the same shit you see at Family Dollar with her 9 kids. That's what you would see, pushing the shopping cart by herself with those kids. So that's the problem. That's the problem. People like her, I really can't stand. I hope we get that show in the desert. Bad bitches battle in the desert. And we'll have them battle. The cash prize would be like a bundle of like Brazilian or maybe some lashes and some nails and shit. We'll have them fighting over that shit. I would love it. That's all I got to say about Cardi B.
Gray, is she a Fed? Kelly brings up a good point. Do you think she's a Fed? She supported your party, Kamala. She went out with her 5-inch nails.
First off, I want to correct you. Cardi B has one baby father, and it's Offset.
She's pregnant.
Well, that still could be Offset baby. You don't know that, but that she has one baby father. Nextly, what's the issue with these rappers, and that's with the females and the guys too? It's the authenticity that rap demands. Cardi B signed to Atlantic. If you look at Atlantic artists, they all are like these crazy artists that's in and out of jail, getting in trouble, everything like that. So it is an issue because they go out and they try to live their lyrics. And I think for Cardi B, unfortunately, this issue that she's had with a certain security guard in court is just going to get her more album sales, more tour dates, more appearances because people like a soap opera. You're muted.
That's true.
This is what you guys like? Like, is it seriously? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. This is Cardi B.
Let me see.
Like,
Can you
we
zoom
should
in?
be. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That shit look distorted as hell.
But this is Cardi B, y'all. This is. I mean, I don't know. I think she's a mess.
I want everybody who gets plastic surgery to understand that when surgeons put things in your body, they can migrate. They can move.
That shit move around like aliens, you know, like little egg,
Yeah,
your chest
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Like people who get the lip injections and the lip filler can like move over
Like on
later in
Popeye.
life. But they just found that out. Yeah, please don't do it. Love yourself as
Only in
you are.
America. That's what's
Please.
going on.
Please love yourself as you are.
Yeah.
But y'all know she was a comedian before. That's how she got on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
She was like making jokes on Instagram.
she was stripping while she's doing that shit too.
Stripping too, yeah.
Hey,
That's
she
why I
had the
never
money
liked-
to do it.
I never liked her.
No, I could have, but no.
And let me be clear. I'm not against BBLs. I'm against when you take it too far. I'm against when they normalize it and they make young girls think that this is attractive. It's not. If you're going to go and get surgery, guys, stop being cheap. Go get a nice surgeon. Don't get the $5,000 special. Save up, get you 20 racks because that's about what it is right now, and get you the nice surgery.
Where the fuck they going for this? They going to Dominican Republic and getting this shit?
Dominican Republic, Cuba. I mean, not Cuba, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Miami. Those are the top places.
On these fucking rundown ass places for this shit.
There are many exercises that you can do on a regular basis that can make you have the best behind.
Do some wide squats.
Really is fire hydrants. Yep, fire hydrants and the back kicks. You only got to do like 5 every morning when you wake up. And if you want to do 5 on your lunch and 5, you could do it 3 times a day, only 5. And then once that's easy, then do 10. Next thing you know, you don't have to spend no dough, none of it. And you got a big old booty and it's natural and it doesn't migrate.
This goes back to the insecurity problem we have, Black women, that y'all have in the community.
All women.
Y'all are getting, I'm talking about Black women.
It's all
I'm
women.
being honest. Because we look at the hair, we look at
you're not a woman, so I'm just like,
I don't have to be a woman to examine what's going on within society.
I was just adding to it, Andre. I'm not arguing.
Still,
I'm
that's
adding
like
to
a
it.
dumb point to make.
You guys.
We
have
women that do have a lot of insecurity issues. So signaling out Black women.
Heaven.
I know you are, but I wanted to educate you to say that
I know that
all
white women always want to
have that
include
issue.
themselves in the conversation.
Hold on, guys. We have a call. Hold on, guys. Hi, Kelly, can you hear me? Okay, wait. I'm trying to put it on the screen so nobody sees your number. 1 second, and then I'll share the screen. Yeah. Trying to think how we're gonna do this. Okay, guys, this is Kelly Corinne. She's a friend of the show. I'm gonna allow her in. I don't think you can hear them, but they can hear you. Can y'all see her number? Hold on 1 second before I move forward. I want to make sure your number's not on the screen. You can't see anything. Hold on.
I can't see anything.
Kelly, can you see it on your end?
Not see it.
Let me go look. I don't think I see it.
Okay, good. So then I'm zoomed out good. All right, Kelly, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, so this is why I say I think, first of all, what's up, Andre? What's up, Gray? Hey, Heaven. How you doing, Nora? What's up to everybody in the chat? This is why I say I think Cardi B is a fit. Cardi B barely speaks English. Okay, she's the richest female rapper. I'm not a hater, but she's the richest female rapper. Number 2, she has been a known active blood gang member. Okay, like not even that long ago. She was associated with actual blood gang members. Her best friend was a girl named Star Brim. Gray probably knows what I'm talking about. Star Brim is a active blood. Star Brim beat up the chicks that was bartenders in the strip club that supposedly was messing with Offset. She had her friend Star Brim beat these girls up. Then, like, all her cases never stick. And she's the richest, and I'm not knocking the Democratic Party on this, but she did come out and support Joe Biden after she said she wouldn't. Remember that? She said she wouldn't. And she still went out and supported him. And I think I want to say Kamala Harris after she said she wouldn't support the Democrats no more after what Joe Biden did. And again, I'm not making this a political thing, but all of this, and this is the other thing. That other girl, Sexy Red, who's another degenerate, who clearly is an industry plant, that is allegedly has ties to the CIA. The CIA has been using rappers to promote certain things. They using this lady to promote this degeneracy and the whole bit. So I agree with everything you said on Cardi B and Andre. And that's it. I'm gonna go back to the show because I can't hear y'all. So that's it. That's my call. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, Kelly. We love you. Bye bye.
Caller was on point.
Right.
Well, that's Kelly. She's a black
Good.
leaning right. She doesn't want to be called a black conservative like you, Andre, but she's
good,
right leaning.
Good. Shout out to
friend
Kelly.
Of the show. Maybe you'll meet her. Maybe we'll bring her on, but she usually is on the DPMO morning show and competes with our time. But that's okay. Isabella, we all compete.
Kelly's always in the chat. I love Kelly.
Yeah. Yes, I do too. Okay, guys, but I do want to play some of her testimony because people, Kelly's pretty far right, Andre. You guys would be buddies.
Everybody like the live.
Everybody hit the live button. But I actually do have Cardi B's testimony from yesterday, and I cannot believe that these losers on X and everywhere were cheering her on. This is how sad our country is. I would not cheer her on. She sounded so ignorant and so illiterate. But again, this is who the Democrats had come speak at their convention.
Do you prefer I call you Miss Almanzar, Cardi B, or it doesn't matter?
I mean, you can call me Cardi B.
Yesterday you had black hair, short hair. Today it's blonde and long. Which one is your real hair?
Wigs.
Gotcha, bitch.
Can you show them to us for all of us to see?
I was a little like, I don't want a guy that I work with to know I'm going to a vagina doctor.
Okay. So, do you know what's discovery?
Yes.
What are form interrogatories?
Oh, I don't know what that means.
What is special interrogatories?
I do not know.
What are requests for admissions? You don't know, right? Is that fair? You don't know.
No. It could be because if it's like by electronic, that's how I sign. Like,
When I'm talking to you now, are we having a verbal altercation?
we having, we'll say, a debate.
And we're debating about.
I'm thinking to myself like, this girl is big. She's big. She got big black boots on. And I'm like, damn, you following me. You're recording me. I'm just trying to check my cat. You're recording me. No, she was causing a disturbance. She's recording me and following me.
Let's talk about that.
She had her phone went from here to right here. And she said, like, yo, Cardi B, like, she's lately, as in so far, I'll say about, in the past year, I'll say about 70.
70% of
Yes.
the time. And
I mean, how would I fight? How would I fight somebody?
And you had experienced that many times before you had that experience with Imani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And the reason you didn't like it from her is because she was a security guard and you felt it was unprofessional for her to say that to you. Is that true?
When she first said it, I didn't tell her nothing. I kept walking.
Why couldn't she say it? Why?
I never said she couldn't.
Okay. And she said it to you.
She said it to me and I kept walking.
What if she was not a security guard and she was just a random human and said, oh, wow, it's Cardi B? Would you have taken offense to that?
No,
You can answer.
I didn't even feel offended when she first said it. I felt offended when she kept following me. She recorded me, and you're supposed to be a security. You're not supposed to be recording patients going to any doctor, any.
But again,
That's what offended me. When she first said, oh my God, it's Cardi B, I just kept power walking and didn't say nothing. I said something the second time she said it, and I turned around and I saw that she was recording me. And I'm like, yo, why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security? And she said, oh, my bad. Then she kept following me, and now I'm getting annoyed. Like, it's like, you're the security guard of the building.
So long story short, this is about Cardi B trying to hide her pregnancy. That's really what it boils down to, because at the time when she was pregnant, it was 2018 at the height of her career. She was hiding it, if you guys recall, for about 3 to 6 months. And it was bad business. It was going to cut in her money. At the time, everybody told her, you cannot be pregnant right now. And I really feel like that's what it boiled down to. Cardi B is about her money. That's all she cares about. She didn't care about the health of her baby. And that's where I'm at with it. What you think, Heaven?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like somebody following you with a camera. So it's like paparazzi kind of, or a fan maybe, but you're gonna attack them. No. As you're pregnant, no.
Gray, what do you
I can't
think?
with her.
I'm with Cardi B. I would have been ticked off. I could have been at a doctor's office for STD. I could have been there for any
Well,
type of reason, and then the
more than likely,
security
yeah, her.
was recording me. I would have been like, "Yo, chill out. I'm in here. I got some stuff to handle. Like, there's a doctor's office." I would have been ticked off. So, I mean, I maybe not have assaulted a person, but I would have been upset at a doctor's office being recorded.
Oh Lord, I know Andre probably has a ton to say from her little testimony right there.
I was trying to follow, like, what is she even saying? Like, she's not even speaking complete sentences. Like, and when you're in a court, there's a certain level of decorum, a certain level of professionalism that I would expect someone at her level, being a celebrity, would have to represent. But it's like, like, yeah, like I was like, the fuck, like she walking and like following it, like the fuck, like I'm like, what are you saying, dude? I love the beginning. It's like, this is your natural hair. She has beautiful ass hair. I've seen her, like,
yes,
when she's got her natural hair, she is fine as shit. I love women with natural hair. Then she puts all these disguises and shit. I don't know if she's like 007. I don't know if she's gonna be starring in new Call of Duty Black Ops. She's gonna be
she's a Fed. Kelly said it.
No, this bitch is just Houdini. Like I don't even think she's a Fed. She's trying to do magic tricks and shit. That's what I see Cardi B. Anytime I see a girl, she's on her Instagram, and it's like her and she's like 9 different people in 1 month. Like, I don't know. That's not a Fed. It's just trying to do magic. Like, she's trying to get into Hogwarts. I don't know what she's doing. Hopefully it works out for her. But yeah, I don't have any respect for her, any kind of sympathy for Cardi B. Whatever happens, happens. Hopefully someone takes all her money and she's on the street. Maybe she can go back to stripping, and some
No, maybe she can go to Hogwarts.
Maybe she can go to Hogwarts. Hopefully. You know what?
Yo, that Hogwarts. Oh my God, you're killing me.
The other clip that went viral
get her
that
letter
a lot
in
of
the-
Black people are talking about is the delineation. Andre, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this. I know how Gray probably feels, but she made it clear she's not Black. Let me play the clip because we got to delineate. She's not part of the Black community.
Was there spitting?
Absolutely not.
Did you spit on Miss Alice?
No.
Did you call her the N-word?
No.
What is your background? Are you Hispanic, white, something else?
Okay. My background?
Yes.
Well,
objection of relevance. Would you consider yourself African American?
I consider myself Afro-Caribbean.
Now, you need to give your attorney a second to object.
Sorry.
So she made it clear she doesn't consider herself Black. She's Afro-Caribbean. A lot of people went crazy with that clip. Andre, what's your thoughts? She made it clear she's not Black.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, her family doesn't have any lineage or connected to slavery. So, I mean, yeah, she's not a Black American. But is she Negroic? Is she of African descent? Does she have African ancestry? Yes, she's connected to all of us darker skinned people. But no, she's not a Black American in the sense that someone, in the traditional sense, right? So I mean, yeah,
do right by at least using that. It was a very nice term.
Yeah, it was a very nice term. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll take that. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. I have different opinions when it comes to race on that. I think mixed people, depending on how they align, are Black. Depending on how their upbringing, are Black. I don't separate them. When it comes to people from the Caribbean, I'm going to consider them as Black in as much as they tell me like I'm not Black. When the moment they separate themselves, like okay, Afro-Caribbean, whatever.
I feel you on that, Andre, because I consider myself Black. I was raised by Jamaican people, so I understand. I'm with you on that. But I get why a lot of FBAs want to delineate because she's a poor representation of Black culture. So I'm actually glad she said
so
that.
is Gorilla, and they love Gorilla, and they love all these other people.
And what's her name? The other one that they like to talk about?
Lotto, that's another one.
No, Sexy Red.
Sexy Red, yeah, she's Black as can be. No, she's from Memphis, right? That bitch Black as hell. St. Louis, man, that bitch Black as hell. Come on now, she's as nigga as you can get. So let's just keep it real. But they love them, but they like, I don't like Cardi B because she no Black. She no Black. She says she no Black. Yeah. But she does have a lot of influence over Black people in terms of music because the majority of people listen to her music are Black. She's not like what's that Kali Uchis, the little Hispanic girl, like her, like Black people listen to, but there's a lot of Latinos that listen to her music. No, Cardi B is mainly listened by Black people. So people like her give a very poor representation. It's funny. She's got that, like I said, she's got beautiful ass hair, but she's wearing all these wigs because she wants to feel Black. She wants to be a part of the culture and try to fit in with black people. That's what it is. Because people like her have either they've been around it so much, and they know that at the end of the day, they're not going to be accepted by people who are, who are in the know. So she's got to always try to prove her blackness to people, which is a big problem. It's a big problem with colorism in the community and
True.
how we look at race. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Fuck her at the end of the day. I just want to say that one more time. Fuck Cardi B. And not in a not nice sense that she would like.
Gray, as somebody that has have biracial, well, part biracial children and been married to somebody biracial, do you agree with what Andre said? I mean, I do agree. There's a lot of colorism. There is a lot of having to prove that you're black, and I think the noise of people wanting to delineate is why she might have said that answer, because she probably knows about it. What do you think, or do you think she would have given it either way?
Yeah, if she was saying I'm black, people would definitely jump down her throat. They would be like, "Oh,
Mhm.
like is she trying to say she black?" People would attack that. And the term Afro Latina, I feel like is mostly what people use. Somebody said in the chat that was wrong with what I said, what she said. So I feel like mixed people deal with racism before a lot of us black people because their family are
Mhm.
actually white, so they grow up dealing with that. And like we try to delineate, but we all go through our own cultures and countries, but we all come from the same continent essentially. So which is mostly West Africa. So that's my whole take on it.
Heaven, what's your thoughts? What do you think about what she said? Do you think it's accurate? I mean, race is a social construct, so I mean, I guess she wants to be Afro Caribbean.
Race is a social construct, and as the mother of two mixed children, one is black, um, and the other is Dominican. Um, it's a big problem. It really is. I know majority of people look at my daughter and they think, oh, she's Spanish, just like they look at me and my last name and assume that I'm Spanish. Um, but her great grandmother, her grandfather, his mother was born on a plantation, and having us in a community that is a community of color, um, it's difficult. I try to bring her up and teach her about the history and teach her about everything, um, but it's difficult to have other people in the black community, which I think is important for her as a black child to be part of her community. Um, and I think a lot of mixed children don't get that from their white parents either.
No.
Um, and that is very sad, in my opinion, for those children because they need to be connected to their history and to who they are. Or just like Irish Americans who call themselves white because we lost our heritage, we lost our culture. You're laughing, but my family's from Tumavara. Like it's a hurtful topic for me personally because I am affected by it. So you laughing is kind of hurtful. But no,
I
like
want to ask
really,
you.
I would like to be personally more connected to my ancestry and to my
What
Irish roots.
Heaven? What is Tumavara? Can you explain what the different like?
Tumavara is a town in Ireland. It's a city. It's a place in Ireland. And my last name, O'Mara, that I was born with, switched the O. We added the O when we came over here during the potato famine. But Tumavara means tomb of O'Mara or tomb of Mara, which is my family. So I would really like to know what my history is, but I don't because I'm white. So I am disconnected from that. That's not fair to me now as an adult saying, okay, I did my DNA. I'm like almost 100% Irish. And finding out that we have a whole like town named after our last name. Like we have a coat of arms. There's things that I was never taught and it's not fair to me because this social construct of whiteness that disconnected Germans from their culture, Irish from their culture, Italians from their culture, anybody that got put into that group, it disconnected them from their actual culture. And I don't want my child, either one of my children really, to be caught up in that net, because no one is a monolith except for humanity, and it's many, many, many delineations that are all human.
So is that your thing though, Heaven? Like you would rather it be like Italian American, like you rather break down the boxes because you feel like white is connected to like just like being all white, like not knowing where you're from, and you feel like because you know your heritage and you're not like mixed with other kinds of like European, it should be Irish American.
But even knowing those other European sides for European Americans, for white Americans, knowing those sides, being connected to the culture. And I think that's why a lot of white people gravitate towards and try to adopt and appropriate Black culture, because they're not connected to their own culture. And they see that Black, like, and I don't mean the way you talk about it, Andre. I don't mean like that, like the negative sides of it. I mean,
What
like,
negatives?
the ones you're yelling all the derogatory.
I mean, I talk when you come on my streams. I talk about the beauty of Black people. If you ever see, well, I don't think you ever did.
I don't go on your streams.
Yeah,
But,
I talk positively every now and again. You know,
the only things I've heard you say is negative things. So
I'll say this, Andre. Listen,
But-
y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Andre doesn't just attack Black people on his streams. I've seen him go at all kinds of people, and he gives it to straight whoever's on there, and he differentiates and says, like, if he feels like there's an issue with the white person on there, he will call them out. I will give that to Andre. Some Black conservatives, they don't do that. Or I don't even want to say you're a Black conservative, Andre, but people that make conservative content and they're Black, or nationalist content and they're Black, their whole grift is just Black people, like attacking Black people, and then they'll put whites and everybody else on a pedestal. I'll give that to Andre. Andre does not do that. I will give that to him. Now, I don't agree with everything Andre says, but I will give it to him. He does not do that, and that's one thing I did like about Andre, because a lot of them they just black, attacking all day.
Yeah.
It's.
I think
I want to ask.
like
Heaven.
I was saying, like, yeah.
So, if race is a social construct from what?
What do you mean?
If it's a social construct, what is it socially constructed from?
From?
Yeah, like how is it formed? Like where does it come from? Why did we form this?
Why did we form this?
Yes.
Okay. It's a very long, in-depth subject.
Give me the shortest one.
I don't think that we have enough time to cover right here.
Give me
Actually, you can take an African American history class in college. And Harvard is actually offering many certified courses that you can take for free. You can actually go online and take the courses for free.
I got the books here. I've got all the research.
You should read them then. So then I shouldn't have to explain to you.
I'm asking you because I'm trying to get your perspective.
I shouldn't have to explain to you what
Why can't you just answer the question? Why can't you just answer the question?
Can you shut your mouth? Because I'm trying
if I ask you what is 2 plus 2? And you're like, well, we have to like do this long, drawn out problem.
Can I answer? Are you going to shut up?
Go ahead.
Hush, sir.
Go ahead, Big Smart.
Hush your mouth.
Oh, go ahead.
Look.
Go ahead.
Andre,
I
know
answer
you have
the
no
question.
respect for women, period.
I have a lot of respect for women. That's why I married
you.
one.
Don't.
I do.
No,
I work with a lot of women.
There to create babies, and you did a good job. And now
that's the natural purpose of women. That the natural purpose of me as a man is
she's
to provide
successful
for them.
now.
I got breaking news. I got breaking news. Guys.
Wait, what's the breaking news?
The Minneapolis shooter was a trans.
What? What did I tell you? W Nora, right again. My tip for a hat. I told y'all that there is an agenda, mental illness, the TTT people, the alphabet people. I'm telling you. I don't know. I've been saying it, Gray. How many this year has been those people? 3 out of 4.
If I can, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna try to put it on the screen.
I mean, but can I add to can I tag in to help Heaven out? Race is a social construct. Simply what it means is, other than scientifically, there are more elements that go into race and what it is. And Andrea, I gotta call you out.
Go ahead.
That night on Dana's show, you said that Arabic people or Arab people are white. They are not considered white. That's where the social construct comes. I know technically, according to our the breakdown of
it's helpful if you mute yourself when someone else is talking so you don't interrupt.
Why are you getting so angry about this?
Because I'm trying to hear Nora, but I can't hear her
Heaven.
over you.
Hey, Heaven. How about you
I
shut your
can't
mouth?
hear her over you.
I'm
I'd like
calmly
you
and
to be
nicely
quiet so
talking
I
with
can
Nora,
so
but
she
don't
can
sit
finish
here
her
and try to like
sentence.
cut me
I'm
off.
just saying, can you mute yourself so I can hear her?
This
Hold
is
on, let
the
me.
this is
I'd
the
like to
breaking
hear
news right here. Hold on. I think this is his like book that he was writing in.
His manuscript or his manifesto, I mean.
But this is the person right here.
Shocker. Did he go to the school?
Of course not.
Well, so, the
Oh,
last one went to the school.
one of his magazines is read "Killed Donald Trump."
Jesus Christ.
For sure. Well, we're gonna be
Okay.
talking about that tonight on the Man Cave. But yeah, go ahead. Nora.
Keep doing your research, Gray. Yeah, guys, come back tonight. We got a lot to say. We're going to do some research. But going back to what I said. So I know that due to the census, they consider Arabic people as white. I am actually also half North African. My father is Moroccan. So I know that to the census. But when you talk to white people and you ask them, like that night after the show, I went on Enzo's Live, a panel full of whites. I said, hey, Andre said that Arabs are white. Do y'all agree? They bust out laughing. They're like, no, we call them, you know the term that they, what they call Arabic people, they're desert sand bleeps. So that's my only thing, like my only issue with you on the show that day, because I'm like, wait a minute, that is not accurate. But I understand, like, they are classified as white. And that's where we go back to the social construct. Genetically, yes.
I'm talking about genetically on that basis. That's why I consider them. So anybody that has any kind of, we're talking about, because I view race as biological. I don't view it as just like, well, it just came out of nowhere, because these things were constructed based on the phenotypical differences that were obvious. And before we got into the sciences of learning, the deep dive genetics of different people, we learned that it's something more, that there are certain diseases that are certain races are more susceptible to. There are certain actions and behaviors. We look at development of humanity all over, that people have developed in other ways. So I don't view race as a social construct in its entirety. Now, when it comes to black and white in the United States, yes, that has been socially constructed to separate the two different peoples. I think that white Americans have their own identity. I think that black Americans have their own identity, but that's separate from white Americans are separate from Europeans. Black Americans are separate from Africans and everyone across the sport. So that's our social construct, but it's still based and rooted in biology and still based and rooted in history. So I never agree with like, well, it's just a social construct, like everything racially. No,
You just
the terms
said it was
white. I said the terms white and black. This is the separation I made. This is where people get lost because they think I'm saying everything. White and black has been socially constructed to make a distinction between two different peoples for their own sake, and of course, at that time, for against each other. That is something we still carry on today. Like you you are a white American. You are a white American, no matter what.
Yeah, Andre, but I feel you. Like, but I did
I
my
can
DNA.
identify as an
Hold on.
Irish
Wait, guys.
American.
You can identify whatever you want, but
wait, guys, I just want to add this. So
because I
did
can get my grandfather has dual citizenship, so
Oh, that's
I'm actually
disgusting.
getting
I'm gonna
my
be honest.
Irish citizenship as well.
I don't believe in dual
Yeah.
citizenship, but we should cut all that out.
I don't
did
care
my-
what you believe in, actually.
I know you don't. I know you
You
don't.
don't believe social construct, but then you do believe it. So
Did
you
you
don't
just
know
hear
what
what I
you
said?
believe.
Is it that
What
hard to follow?
You said it,
Like,
it
is
is,
it
and
that
it's
hard to
not.
follow?
Like you said,
Did I
this
just not
part
make a
is, but I
distinction?
don't believe that it is. You're really confused, I think.
How am I confused when I just
Like you
explained
said,
to you
yes,
exactly what I
black and
believe?
white is a social construct, but I don't believe race is a social construct.
Race in its entirety of everything, every race has been socially constructed. From what I say, from a biological standpoint, I said that blacks and whites, the way that we separate ourselves from our
You
ancestral
don't need to
homeland,
repeat yourself. I heard
has
you
been
the first time,
okay,
but you also
clearly you didn't
said
hear it.
you
Clearly you didn't hear
I
it.
did.
Wait,
I
guys,
did.
can I cut in real quick? Can I cut in? I want to say something and then
do
I'll
or you
ask.
don't.
I want to ask Kelly's question. Okay, so when I did my DNA, my father's side comes up. He has African in him on his side. It's not just North African either. So that's why for me, I can't speak for all, but North Africans are considered white, but I don't feel like they're white because they are mixed, like kind of like Black Americans are mixed with more than just African. They're European, they're different things. But I can only speak for my race and my identity on that side. There's African, and it's not, I don't really even have any European in me, surprisingly. But nevertheless, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't agree. Like, I hear what you're saying, Andre, but I'm not just talking about like North African. Like, I have West African on my father's side too. But nevertheless, Kelly asked a question. She said, Heaven, do you view J people as white? Not a trick question, genuinely asking.
Base question.
Oh,
I was trying to type the response, but it's fine. No, I see them as Jewish. They're Jewish.
Based. All right.
And here's why. Because white isn't a thing. There's no, you can't say they don't have their own, they're like, oh, white people come from this place. No, it's not white people. It's Germans and Irish and from their land.
So I got a follow-up question. Is
Like,
black
that's
people a thing to you? If white people's not a thing, is black people a thing?
And
to
here's
you?
where it's not my place
of
to
course.
say, no, it's not correct, because it's not my place to say what stolen people want to
Stolen
call
people.
themselves.
We're stolen. We were sold. No one was stolen. We were sold.
Okay, but you were
by other African
regardless,
kingdoms and tribes.
a person was taken.
Yeah, by another African.
Which was stolen from their existence and was sold.
So
they were existing. So they were stolen from their land, whether someone bought them or not, it doesn't matter. They were taken from where they were.
Okay.
And I don't.
So what?
I can say I'm Irish because I know my family comes from Ireland.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask this question.
So,
how many generations are you?
I'm answering someone else's question.
How many generations are you? That's a good question.
3.
How many generations? 3 generations. You're a white American. You are American. You've been here for 3 generations.
White isn't
like you're not Irish. Stop with
you
that.
need to understand the reason you can sit there and say I'm not Irish is because I don't speak Gaelic and I don't know things about
you're not
my
Irish.
culture.
You're not
Because why?
whatsoever.
Because America created whiteness. Guess what?
America
weren't always considered white. Irish
go
people
back-
were not
hold on,
always
hold on, hold on.
considered white.
Hold on.
Did you know that?
We go back and we look
Go
at
back.
what was
You're
considered
24.
white.
Go
Hold
back
on, hold
a
on.
little
Let's
bit
go back
further.
and let's go back and look before the Constitution. What was considered white
can
Europe?
I
Mainly
answer her
English,
question first? Like,
the English, the Germans.
I'm trying to answer
Scandinavians.
Kelly's
That was one.
question. Can
Go
you
ahead.
mute yourself while I answer Kelly's question?
I won't mute myself, but go ahead.
You should. It's self-control. It's discipline. You could learn some.
I don't have any discipline with you at all.
Clearly, you don't have
I
any
do this to
discipline,
piss
I
you
know.
off. I think I do this to piss you off.
Okay, Andre, let
You
her
don't
answer.
really piss
I
me
will.
off because look, I have a 21-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
You at 24 are not going to irritate. You're not going to get under my skin.
You look very
or,
irritated. You've been very irritated.
no.
I don't know if it's working.
No,
It must piss you off a lot.
You
It's
can
just-
look and you can think that you're doing something, but you're really not. I hate to break it to you. My daughter's
I am.
21.
You've been
You
very
are a
pissed
couple,
off.
like
I knew I pissed you off
deal
when you
with
started
people
showing
in
your wall. Like, look at my wall.
mentality, like a
Okay,
lot.
guys,
So
we're getting off.
it's
We're getting off
okay.
topic.
Yeah.
We're getting off topic. If you're watching right
Because
now,
I was trying to
hit
answer
that subs-
Kelly's question.
You did answer it. You said they're Jewish. If you're watching right now, please hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell to see when we go live.
All right, it's time to wrap this up. This is lunch with the new parties. We're past the lunchtime time. Yeah, we're gonna do closing thoughts. We're gonna let the ladies go first. Or Heaven, you want to go first? Or you want someone else to go first?
Go to Andre first.
Okay.
Go to Heaven. I'll let Heaven go first.
Nah.
Well, I just clicked. Something just hit my.
All right.
Oh yeah, it
It's
automatically.
like, wait a minute,
mutes
my
you.
screen switched for a second. Final thoughts. Tact is extremely important. You want to make sure when you're giving a message that whatever your intended outcome, that you reach that intended outcome by how you either act in your actions or communicate the issues to people and solutions. Yeah, that's, I think, my final thoughts. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for coming and spending lunch with us. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Kelly for the call. We love you.
Yes, we love you, Kelly. And shout out to Heaven. Man, I never seen Heaven this fired up. Man, you done brought out another. Heaven's all quiet. She's sweet. Goddamn, Andre. Do it every time.
Oh, shout out to Gray and Nora. Fantastic show. Shout out to the chat. Everyone watching.
And that's exactly why I come on when Andre's on.
Of course. I love it. It's great.
Because he
Fun.
feels like he gets under my skin and he doesn't.
I think I
And
do.
it's
I think I
cute.
did. It showed.
I know, you think
So
so.
anyway, it's very
I just
cute.
felt
So
like
anyway,
interrupting you talking because you do it
I
to
know.
everybody else. So
I know I do.
I wanted to
It's-
show you how terrible
I can do two things
it
at
is.
once. I don't know if you can.
It's very disrespectful for someone to interrupt you. In
I don't
your
know if you
time
can
of
play and
talking.
screw at the same time, but I can do it. So anyway, so like I was saying,
Do a lot
You
of
can
things.
what? You can do a lot of things. Okay, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
let me
How are
mute
those
my
eggs doing right now? I wanna know.
self-control.
Okay, Andre, be nice. Let's go.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it's been a fantastic show. I've
Couldn't
enjoyed
handle anything.
the
I
back and
could throw.
forth. I couldn't handle anything anyway. Love the back and forth that we've had. Great conversation. One more time, screw Cardi B. She's a disgusting human being and everything that is wrong with the Black community, even though she's not Black herself, and she claims. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Follow me on Instagram at Andre US. Follow me on YouTube at Andre_US. And that's it. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, guys, we officially have added Andre to our team. He will be on our intro starting next week. So shouts out to Andre, shouts out to Heaven. We appreciate and love both of you. And Andre, I'm definitely looking forward to having you. Definitely will wake people up when they're having a long work day listening to you. Go ahead, Gray. Talk about tonight.
First off, John, one of our mods, had a great stream today. It was spicy, so I guess people love what Heaven and Andre are doing. We'll be back again tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Me and Heaven and the rest of the guys on the Man Cave will be there talking about what we now know is a trans shooter in Minneapolis. So I got to do some research and get the clips, and we'll bring that for you guys. So please come back to see that again. Will come watch with us again. Like we always say, we do this Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Always vote.
Are you going to get a clip talking about the shark analogy from last night? Because I need to hear more about the sharks.
I'll do that specifically for you guys, for sure.
That was pure comedy last night. Anyways, guys, shout out to the new party team. We have some big collaborations coming. Andre is the first of many. So shout out to Andre Williams. Please go and support him and support the rest of our cast as well. Definitely give them likes, shares, and follows. Tomorrow night on the new party, we will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be discussing the anniversary of a very unfortunate event, Hurricane Katrina, and giving you updates on other politics and world issues. Like we always say on the new party, always vote. God